Hey my friends, this is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome back to my channel. Oh, it has been a very interesting time period the past few days. So this video, I'm thinking instead of a weekly, this video I feel like is going to turn into a little more of a full moon video. First and foremost, I want to put this out there, and I was kind of afraid to bring it up or talk about it because I didn't want to disappoint anyone. But first and foremost, I honestly have no idea if I'm going to get August videos out. And it's weird because it's not a matter of time. Like, I've had time to film them. I've even set up time and sat down to film them. And for some reason, I just feel this huge block for filming the August videos. I can't tell you why. I don't know why. I want to, but for some reason, there's just this weird, writer's block. It's like reader's block instead. I don't know what it is. Something about these August videos, just they don't want to happen. So again, I don't know if it's going to happen. You may get some reworked version of them at some point. I don't know. We're halfway through August already, so I don't know what they would be if they come out. I do apologize. I wanted to get them out. I still do, but it's just this weird thing. It's like I don't feel them coming, so I don't know what it is. So I'm kind of just going what I feel like doing and what I feel like reading, and honestly I came home from work and I was like, nope, I know exactly what I want to film today. So we're doing this kind of full moon reading. I want to talk a little bit about the astrology. We have a lot going on this week, literally a lot. For those of you who are lucky enough to see it, we are having a meteor shower, like the 12th and the 13th. So great time to get outside and take a peek. Where I live, there's so much light pollution, so I don't even know if I'd have a really good shot at seeing it. So I'm kind of just letting it happen its own way. Outside of that, huge things. So most of you probably already know Jupiter just went direct not too long ago. Same day Jupiter went direct, Mercury went into retrograde. We are also in the last week of Mercury's post-shadow. And then we have this full moon coming up in Leo on I believe the 14th. Lots of things going on. What does this all mean? So let's take them in order. So first and foremost, we have Jupiter going direct. Beautiful energy. Jupiter governs Scorpios, what did I say? Jupiter governs Sagittarius. Ooh. I don't know if there's a Scorpio watching, maybe that's a heads up for you. So Jupiter governs Sagittarius. Those are my truth seekers. The Sagittarius in my life are my truth seekers. They know what's right. They can tell if something's funky going on, and if there is something funky going on, they need to know why, and they need to fix it. I love that about them. With Jupiter, this is our planet of truth. This is also our most benefic planet. Jupiter is always trying to help us to grow and expand and give us gifts. We love Jupiter. With Jupiter, now that it's gone direct, when it was in retrograde, that whole period was really a moment of discovery. Like I said, Jupiter's trying to uncover the truth. This was our moment to find a deeper truth, find out our whys. Why do we interact the way we do? Why are we surrounded with these certain people? Why are we engaging in certain activities? What is it all about? So through this retrograde, if you've done the work and paid attention to the messages and the nudges and the hints from the universe, all of that has been to show you really a better way to align. What is your truth? Who's the person you want to be? Or who's the person you are becoming? What parts of your life fit? What parts of your life don't? Retrograde is all about highlighting all of those things so you can review them, look at them, see them for what they are, and make the necessary adjustments. Now that Mercury's gone direct, it's time to make a decision. Now that we've picked up all this information and done all this reflecting and seen things through a different perspective, what do you want to do about it? What do you want to do about it? What's your truth? Who are you? And it's funny, same day that Jupiter goes direct, Uranus goes into retro. Uranus, our rebel planet, all about shaking things up, all about making new ground, breaking down old walls. So what better planet to go into retrograde as we are uncovering these truths, as we are discovering who we're becoming and who we want to be, that we have Uranus going into retrograde to find those areas that hold us back. Where have we allowed ourselves to be stifled? Where do we allow ourselves to just kind of hide and stay comfortable instead of resisting and making change? And, for some of us, it may be even being heard, say something, get your thought out there. And then all of that coming up into, almost a culmination with this Leo full moon. Leo full moon is all about expression. Think of your Leos. They're the life of the party. They radiate. Can they be annoying sometimes? Maybe. Sometimes they shine a little too bright for others. But it's a beautiful thing for them to just be free and expressive, follow their heart, do what feels good. When this full moon hits, essentially it's doing the same thing. It's literally doing the same thing. It's allowing you to see where you can fully express. And the things or situations or people in your life that don't allow you to do that, or don't give you the feeling of freedom and light, they probably don't need to be there. You don't need to be in that situation. That person may not be the right person to be in a relationship with, or standing next to you, or your business partner. Maybe they shouldn't be your best friend. And I'm not saying break every relationship, but again, this whole time period, when did Jupiter go retrograde? I almost want to say it was like May, April, something like that. I don't know. It's been a very long time. Plus we had the eclipses. We had those 2 eclipses. Lots of things have gone on. Just to condense all that down, we have gone through this period that's really worked on showing us who we are becoming and who is the person we should and could be. Now is this moment where we have to start making decisions on how we're going to make that happen. Whether we're going to rise up, make the necessary adjustments, find a higher calling, a higher purpose, a higher way of being, a higher state of thought, or we're just going to, I'm a little too afraid to make those changes. I'm comfortable here. Excuse me. I'm just going to kind of settle for what is. It's fine. I'm happy. It's up to you. But I think this full moon is also going to take it a step further, and it's really going to show you almost what it's like. For those of us who are ready to make the change, it's definitely going to put a spotlight on it. For those of us who still aren't ready to commit to it, oh, that was fast. That one's going to be for you. For those of us who still aren't ready to commit to that and, be really bold enough and brave enough to be like, this is what I want, I think this moon is going to help to kind of tie some loose things up. Again, it's going to highlight those things that need to go or need to change. There was a big stack that just got reversed in there. Let me flip that back over. All right, so let's look at this guy first. Love that. So Libra full moon, a win-win situation is the outcome. What is that? Is forecast. Love this. So this popped out as we were talking about the people that were maybe a little afraid to make the shift. Be confident. A win-win is in the outcome. No one loses, no one gets hurt. But it also means you are safe. I'm going to take those too. And it's funny I choose the words you are safe, but I think that's a big part of it. Change is scary for everyone. I don't care if you're ready for it or not. It's still scary. But this is like, it's okay to take the leap of faith. You're not going to lose. You're going to win or you're going to win. Those are the 2 options. So be brave, be courageous, make the jump. Oh my God, look at this. 2 more full moons. So we have a full moon in Libra, we have a full moon in Gemini, and what was the other one? And a full moon in Virgo. Love that. So full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. Full moon in Gemini, the answers you need are coming. Look at that. So here we are talking about a Leo full moon. Here's 3 more full moons to kind of wrap it up for you. But again, it's the same thing we've been talking about. You've discovered this new truth. You've discovered who you are becoming, or at least what excites you about this new persona, about this new identity. That's all you need. For those of you still seeking answers, they're coming. And those of you too afraid to make the jump, don't be. You're going to win when you do. very little to be afraid of looking at these cards, right? All right. So I was at work today, and I happened to look, and this deck was for sale at Sedona where I was. And I was like, I'm using that deck in my reading. I normally save this for my clients who are in a love reading. I mean, the deck is literally called Journey of Love, so it makes sense. But I don't know, it just hit me real heavy, so we're gonna see what this deck has for us. Oh, that didn't take long. Oh. So first card out, the Christ Flame. This card is all about Christ consciousness. I'm going to pull some more so we can get a little more of this narrative. But that's a big one. That is a big one. I want to say, almost in simplest terms, whatever messages that are coming through, whatever guidance is coming through, obviously it's big. But I think the biggest thing, it's really about community. I think it's about connecting us. I think it's about how we not only interact with the world, but how we benefit the world. How do we benefit and touch those around us, whether they are close, lovers, friends, co-workers, or whether they're just people in our community, that random person you bump into at the grocery store. How does meeting them or meeting you impact anyone? How are we connected to each other? How are we affecting each other? And you think about here, I keep getting cards that are flipping. You know what? We're going to take that. That keep flipping in the deck, and I keep leaving them, and it just keeps happening. Universe is like, you're ignoring me. Stop it. All right, I see that too. All right, they just keep flipping. All right, we're going to stop there. Anyway, so let me finish on Christ Flame. So, community. Again, how are we impacting people? And also, I think there's an element about being aware of what your impact is. You could be impacting someone, without even knowing or without even consciously doing it. Just bumping into them could have an effect, right? All right. And then next card that popped out, 41, Knowing Without Knowing. I love that, giving me some High Priestess vibes. And then Seed of the Heart. What a great image. So I almost want to put these two together, the Knowing Without Knowing and the Seed of the Heart. Because knowing without knowing, it's that, to me, it's instinctual. It's that, I don't know why I know this. I don't know why I need to tell you I know this, or why I need to share this information. I just know I do. Something in my gut has told me I need to do this. This is something that has to happen. And again, it's coming from the Seed of the Heart. I kind of want to read a little bit about that card. Let me reach over here and grab the book real fast. I'm just going to read the ending of it, otherwise we'll be here forever. Let me hold it up for you guys. This oracle brings you guidance. The right conditions are being brought to you. The most perfect support for your own, let me turn the page, hold on a quick second. For your own divine blossoming. Trust. Know that the seed in your heart knows how to grow and life supports it. It is also a sign that something in your relationships is sprouting. A new energy. Don't be afraid to try new ways of relating now, as your life energy supports it. Literally everything we were just talking about with the Christ Flame. So yes, this could be taken as romantic relationships, but again, any connection you have to someone, any person you have rapport with, that's a relationship. So again, this could be with your coworker, this could be with your family, this could be to someone you bump into on the bus. Like, I don't care what it is. The right and proper connections are coming to you, which even more so, we need to be aware of how our connections and how our interactions with people are affecting the world around us. And, in turn, that's also going to affect our situation and ourselves. So, big thing to be aware of. Knowing that this collective energy is working on all of us. Knowing what's coming for us through all these shifts and major energy realignments that's been going on. And then also trusting our instincts. We already know what we need to do. We just don't know it, right? But we already know what it is because that source that's telling us is already inside of us. And it's the same source that rests in everyone, which is why we're all connected. Hilarious how that works out, right? All right, as always, you know we're going to finish with a little tarot spread. So Spirit, thank you for your guidance. What messages do you have for us concerning this Leo full moon on the 14th? What further guidance and clarity can you give us about our journey through this full moon? Oh, where is it? I saw it. Look at that. Holy moly. All right. That's insane. So these were face up in the deck. And you know me, I always keep my cards in order. The Lovers and the 10 of Cups. Look at that. So some major shifts concerning love and romance and your happily ever after. So I don't want to say this is happening tomorrow, because I don't, but you know, and this also makes me think of Uranus retrograde is happening in Taurus, I believe. Taurus is ruled by Venus, planet of love and money. So I think what is happening with this retrograde, so I don't want to disappoint anyone and be like, well, you're not going to see any benefit till after the retrograde is done, because I think that happens in January or something. But I think what's shifting, what walls are being broken down, are kind of relating to our relationships, whether you're single or already committed. How you interact with people, the people in your life, who you're surrounded by. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing some shifts in those two energies, or those two spheres. For some of us, it could also be money. How you make money, how you work your job, what your job is. No, we're going to take them. What do we have? What do we have? Oh, look at that. All right. So we have the wheel. We've talked about this. Things are changing. Things are shifting. All these shifts going on. 9 of Pentacles. Do not fear the change. Do not fear the change. You have everything you need to make it through. You've built yourself up. You are prepared. You've got what you need. You're smart. Support is there around you. Maybe dealing with some confusion. There may be so much going on. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to take. We don't know what option is right. Again, King of Hearts. It's all right. You'll know the right action to take. Trust your gut. Trust that fire inside of you. Trust that divine strength, that light that burns within. We're going to clarify the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, you know, is about mischief and lying and deceit. Things hidden in shadow. How can there be a shadow when you burn so bright? And you'll see here the moon is eclipsed. We have our full moon coming up in 2 days to shed so much light on this situation. So, for those of you who do fear this, fear that maybe there's some manipulation, or fear that something shady is going on, something maybe you're not entirely privy to. Here. Let's put these bad boys, we're going to put these bad boys over here. So we can move these guys over. For some of you, this may be happening in your relationship. Maybe you think your partner has something that they're not telling you. Or there's something going around surrounding you or your partner that you just aren't super sure of, aren't super clear of. Don't be afraid. You're going to be fine. All right, Spirit. Please clarify this 7 Seven of Swords for us. I keep wanting to call it Seven of Wands. Oh, there we go. Five of Wands in reverse. Look at that. So Five of Wands upright. Internal conflict. Internal conflict. Feeling conflicted about something. Can I trust this person? Can I trust this situation? Should I? Not even can I, should I? Whether I can or can't. Is it even worth questioning? Upright, there's a resolution. Upright, that confusion, that tension gets released. Oh, that was fast. Look at that, immediately. Literally talking about, we went from the Five of Wands down to the Four of Wands. Stability. Groundedness, gratefulness. Grateful that really what you were afraid of was really nothing. Maybe it was even all internal with this Five of Wands. Maybe it was something you kind of just made up in your head. Not saying there weren't things to look at, but it was interpreted differently than what was really happening. All right. Spirit, what can we expect? Ooh. Hold on for a second. Ah! All right. Then we're going to put you guys together. So that's what we can expect. I was thinking to the next full moon. I realize we'll have a new moon in there, but we can do something different for that. Ace of Wands. Look at that. You're already showing up as the King of Wands. Here you are in possession of the Ace. Master of Desire. Again, you have that power inside of you. You have that light. See, look, again, these cards. You're being a little tricky. Why are you being tricky tonight? Oh, come on. Hey, some more court cards. King of Swords, Prince of Wands. All right. These two characters I feel like are external. I think these are people within your situation. I also think these are people that may serve as a catalyst. Because I think this is you. For those of you who have done the work and embraced these changes and have really accepted what's happening, you're showing up as the King of Wands. Again, because you already have the Ace. You're in possession of this strength, of this power already. So these two people, you may run into both of them, you may run into one of them. I think both of them are going to do the same thing for you. They may just do it in their own way. This guy, this Prince of Wands, I think he'll be the more challenging of the two. This can be a real, it's very similar nature, but where you have mastered it, he's maybe just kind of harnessed it, but he hasn't necessarily reined it in, so it's still a little uncontrolled. So this guy can be impulsive, definitely hot-headed, definitely quick to act. This guy may light a fire under you and push you to really utilize these talents that you've gained. This King of Swords I see as a mentor, but not a mentor like you're a little kindergartner and you're talking to the teacher, because you're a king too. You're a master. So here you are equals, peers. But this person has more foresight. This person can see a little further ahead than you can. They may be a little older. Doesn't have to be, but they could be. But they possess more foresight. They're a little more of an analyst. They have a little more strategy, or at least they have a little more practice in that field. And I think they help to give you, a little insight, so you can take this fire and harness it more effectively. You have this mighty power. There may be people coming to help you use it. And look at that, Queen of Swords. So counterpart. Again, I always relate the Queen of Swords to a teacher. And you know me, if you watch my videos, I talk about the queens as mothers all the time. This is the mom that did you do your homework? What do you mean you're playing video games? You have work to be done. Get to work. Do you understand the problems? Why are you not doing it? Do you need help? Do I need to get you a tutor? Do you understand? So it can be a little strict. but her reasoning for it is to make you stronger, to make you clever, you know, sharpen your blade, hone your skills, work on your craft. She's nurturing this intellectual mind, right? So again, it's like you possess the power, maybe not all the, you know, understanding to use it to its full potential. I do think there are going to be people that help that along, whether they are showing it to you and helping you hone your craft, or create some type of challenge that you need to overcome. This may be a bit of a race with this prince. He may just start the gun early and you just have to hurry up and catch up. Catch up you will, because again, master, you know, still learning the things you're trying to forget. You know what I mean? Alright, Spirit, send us an outcome card. Alright, let's do one outcome card, not 12. Let's try that again. Okay. You didn't like that, did you? Second time this card has popped up on bottom of the deck. Death card. I noticed it earlier. Ha! Ace of Pentacles. Probably one of the better outcome cards we could get. Now, yes, straight up, this talks to money. Does it have to be money? No. Ace of Pentacles denotes abundance in many forms. So this could be abundance in many, many places. But again, it's going to depend where you put this effort. We have two aces here, which are gifts, blessings, new beginnings. With this new truth of yours, with this new desire, with this new flame, you light your way to your abundance, whatever that may be. Love this. It's a beautiful reading. And again, I think for a lot of us, it's going to be in this world of relationships. Again, it doesn't have to be, but I think that's going to be a big thing for a lot of us, especially my singles. And I say that because of what we talked about with this journey of love. You know, it's really about relationships and how we're connecting with people. I think some of my singles out there, you may be meeting, you know, the potential soulmate soon. And you may have not been ready to meet them previously. And I think Uranus is helping to shake things up and get us out of our ruts so we do things a little differently. Because I think what we were doing, the surroundings we were in, maybe weren't the best, or at least weren't aligned. And I think we're on our way to finding, you know, new people or new situations that help to bring us closer together with this person to our happy ending here with this 10 of Cups. All right? So very exciting, very, very exciting. Just remember the whole point of these past few months, I know they've been rough for so many people, and they forced people out of their ruts into new systems, and you just went through a period of having to figure it out and make things happen. And, you know, you did just that. You are exactly where you are meant to be. No matter how crazy or chaotic it feels, you're exactly where you are meant to be. Oh my God, stop this. As all of this is happening, bottom of the deck from this, from the Moonology Oracle. New moon in Libra. Look at that. A new romantic relationship begins. What did it say? Yeah, romantic cycle begins. Just saying. Oh, I wish I noticed that sooner. I probably wasn't meant to. But, goes without saying. Even bottom of the deck in this card. Or bottom of, whatever. Bottom of the deck here. Dream a little. It may be hard. Some of us might have been single for a very long time, and it's harder to keep the faith burning. Just a little longer. There's enough lamp oil in there for another night. You'll be fine. Super, super exciting. I'm going to wrap this up. Oh God, this is my longest video ever. Half an hour. Good Lord. Keep it up, everyone. You are doing an amazing job. And again, you are right where you are meant to be. Do not worry. I don't care how chaotic it feels. Do not worry. You're doing exactly what you are meant to. And this is what awaits us at the end of the journey. So stay the course. Love you guys as always. Missing you bunches. I promise I'm going to get a handle on what this recording schedule is like. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm going to do videos on the moon cycles. It'll still be, if you think about it, it'll still be 4 videos. It will still be 4 videos a month. Instead of weekly, maybe we'll do like a first quarter moon, Ooh, maybe that might be a thing. All right, we'll see. We'll see how this evolves. I will say, let me know how you liked this. It's kind of my same format. I just kind of went with what felt right. But I'd appreciate your thoughts if any of you have any out there, or what you'd like to see. Yeah, let me know. We'll take it from there. But as always, thank you guys. You are amazing. I love you guys so much. I hope this helps, and I hope this gives you something to work with as we move into this new cycle, as we start heading further into fall. I'm excited for this heat to die down. Good Lord, it's been hot and sticky for me. Yeah. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys as always. I love you guys. As always, I love hearing from you guys, and I love connecting. So if you have any questions or anything you want to share, hit me up in the comment section down below. You can also reach out to me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And as always, if you want to book a private session, all that info is down below. Take care. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.